As we've been reporting here on CBS News, Queen Elizabeth II has died at the age of 96. She was the longest reigning monarch in British history. Her son Charles immediately became king. CBS News royal contributor Amanda Foreman joins me now. Amanda, what role will, say, Charles have now in his mother's funeral and then other members of the family? Are there specific individual roles for them?
Yes, there's the roles have been already written, and the entire process has been acted out. It's actually already been timed, so and rehearsed. So yes, so Prince. Oh yes,
Wow.
well, because there are certain things that just have to be rehearsed.
Right.
And so yes, it's everybody knows it's been choreographed.
And there have been clashes between the various generations, and the Queen's grandchildren have a scratchy relationship with the monarchy. How do you expect that all to play out over the course of the mourning period?
There's going to be absolutely no trouble whatsoever. We saw that with the Duke of Edinburgh when he died last year, that everybody behaved impeccably. And you will see the same thing, even more so, in the next 10 days.
Going back to her life, one of the things I've been, in reading all of the obits and talking with people, how she walked the line between the ceremonial role of the job and the political role, to the extent there is one. Can you help us understand that a little bit over those 70 years, how she managed to play her role, which is a part, but then also she certainly has influence. I mean, she obviously played the ceremonial role with the new prime minister this week, but how did she manage that line?
So the Queen's role is to be the constitutional head of state, and that means she actually has a governmental role. So, for example, she did not host the Privy Council meeting when the government is sworn in the night before she died, and that was something that she'd never missed. But she did greet the new prime minister 2 days ago, and that again, these are things that the Queen does. That's part of her job. So she had a governmental role as the head of state. But her real power, what you're heading towards really, is soft power. And what did that mean? And the soft power was most apparent in international politics, in helping to maintain Britain's relationship in the world, in particular with the United States. That special relationship really came to the fore when she was friendly with, for example, the Reagans, the Bushes, and then later the Obamas.
Very briefly, Prince Charles has been an advocate for environmental efforts. Do you think he will play or live in a different way in that respect of being sort of a public advocate for political issues relative to now his royal role as king?
That is a big discussion and a division within royal circles, because he has always been committed to having a very public-facing role as an environmentalist, somebody who's involved in organic farming, climate change, that kind of thing. And he was way ahead of his time. People laughed at him and they made fun of him. And now everything that he said has come to pass.
In a very hot summer, too. Amanda Foreman, thank you so much for being with us.